Hello, welcome to another episode of the Got Whips podcast. This is Friday, December 9th. I don't know
Yes,
why
ma'am.
that was weird to me. This is episode 89. Um, yeah, I don't know what today's gonna be like, but I will say this right now. It is currently 1:37 in California as we're recording this, and Gabriel gets out of school at 2:12. My mom's gonna pick him up, don't worry. He's not gonna have to walk home. But
Oh,
But you might hear some noise come through the door because he's loud when he comes home and it's Friday, so he's extra excited. Um,
yeah.
but anyways, we would like to welcome new and returning viewers. Thank you so much for sticking around and coming back for our shenanigans and all that. And it's almost the end of the year, so it's time to get a little mushy. Yeah, thank you for sticking with us and entering our cows and being a part of our group.
And it's our anniversary.
It is today.
I want to say like within like a week. It was either a week ago or like right around now. So like I started the first year by myself and then
Mhm.
Heather joined me. So
Mhm.
me the Got Whips podcast is officially 3 years old but the channel I think is 4 years old or 3 and 2, something like that. But it's our anniversary.
Well, you started Got Whips in
December.
2018.
Okay. So
Like whatever is on the email address, right? It's 2018, right?
nope, that was my business.
Oh, so maybe it's whatever.
I'm going to look right now on YouTube.
I don't know. I know that
My son just got here, so like Heather said about the noise,
there goes Cooper.
he 95% of the time comes up the stairs listening to YouTube.
Hmm.
So I'll apologize right now for mine.
Hmm. Yeah, I remember starting before my birthday, whatever year I did.
Yeah, it
For
was
my
in
birthday.
December that we started together. And it was 1 year from when I started. 4 years ago I started.
So I've been on for 3 years.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we did take that little break. I did take that little break
Yep. And for
um
good
a
reason.
couple of years ago. So, but yeah, I don't think I was off for as long as I felt like it was.
No.
Like
We were only
I was looking
maybe
back at our YouTube, huh?
maybe 6 months.
Maybe, but like it wasn't. You didn't record that many episodes in between.
No,
Anyways, we're rambling.
we are.
My name is Heather. I live in California.
I am Nikki and I live in central Wisconsin where it snowed today.
It is 63 degrees.
I don't like her right now, people, so you know.
63 degrees and sunny. Um, Quick sidebar. I went to Matthew's baseball game last night, and Matthew is my son, for those of you who don't know. And he still plays baseball down where we used to live. So it's about 45 minutes south. Well, it's like 45 minutes west. Let's just say that. So closer to the ocean. Um, and being out here where we live now for a year, almost 2 years, 2 years will be in April. My body has definitely acclimated to this temperature because it was cold out there. And like
I
they
don't mean to
get,
shut. Yes, I do.
you don't mean to what?
Laugh at you, but yes, I do.
Yeah. And Hector still goes down there, you know, sometimes 3 times a week. So
Yeah.
he's still used to it. But I was like, really?
It is 25 degrees here today, right now.
No, 63. Um, so let's jump into administration stuff.
Okay. I'm
Nick
grabbing
made
the note.
these notes. I didn't make notes. I'm lazy.
You work nights, I work days, and I get off at 3 o'clock. So it's a little bit easier for me to do this. We have the Sakatumi that ended for November.
Mhm.
So we have one more month left for the entire year before we pull all the grand prize winners and all that. So we just pulled the winner. And for November, please contact me, Nikki. And you can do that via Ravelry, which our Ravelry name is down below, or on Instagram, the Got Whips Instagram.
Yeah.
Or you can email Got Whips. All that is down below. But JL Bint, I think is how you pronounce your last name. I'm not really sure, but I know you're Jessica. You come to the Zooms. So please let me know what pattern you'd like for $10 or under, and I will get that shipped out to you. And we had to redraw October's because you have not contacted us. And it's been at least 3 weeks since we did the podcast. So we give you guys about 2 weeks to contact us. So the winner for that one for October is S Reams, which is Sarah. So Sarah, get in contact with Heather. You know how to contact her multiple ways.
But Sarah's Sarah Bell on Ravelry.
Is she? Oops, I put her name wrong.
That's
that's because I'm doing her Instagram name. Sorry, Sarah.
Yeah. So yeah, Sarah, get in contact with me. You know every way.
Every way to get
get in contact with me with the pattern that you would like of $10 or $10 or under. You know the drill. And I will get that sent out to you. Yeah, so thank you for participating.
We've really enjoyed seeing the socks.
Yeah.
I don't know if these were Jessica's Colorwork socks that she put in there this time or not. I know she's doing a pair of Colorwork socks right now for Zelda for December. But she always does such beautiful color work on her socks. More admin-y stuff that I will talk about is me and Heather are going to come with a special episode in the next week or two about what CALs we're going to be running for next year. So that gives you a little bit of time to prepare. The only one that we've announced so far is the Burra Cal that 7 other podcasters are doing with all of us. We're co-hosting together. That is an entire year for everybody except for Dude Knits. He's only running it till August. So I will put all the podcasters, I will send Heather all their names so she can put them here on the screen. And then I will also add them to the show notes underneath. Because I don't want to say everybody and then forget somebody, because that'd be the way my luck goes on a Friday. I want to mention our Zoom knitting. Every Wednesday, it's open Zoom knitting, crocheting, cross stitch, anything crafty. Or if you just want to sit there and talk to us, we don't care.
You can just be sitting there.
Yep. And then we also have the 3rd Saturday of every month. So next week, Saturday, December 17th, is a Zoom knitting day. And fingers crossed, there will be a special sighting from Heather.
No, I should be able to go. It's Evelyn's birthday is this Monday, the 12th. But we're having her party on Saturday. So I've requested the day off. So I should be able to go for at least half an hour to an hour. Just say hi to you guys. I miss you guys. I haven't seen you in years, it feels like. I mean, just going from hanging out with Nikki daily to maybe once once every 2 weeks to do the podcast and sending quick hey, how you doing text messages is that tells you my life, where I'm not talking to anybody that doesn't live in this house.
And even then it's a little bit optional. I mean, because I could be asleep when you get home.
Yeah, well, that's for sure.
So, and then yeah, that's all the admin stuff.
I was looking at Ravelry. So I didn't hear what you said, but I mean, Sure. I think you said it all. You said the
I mean,
cows.
I still have to go put up the December Talk It To Me thread. I'm sorry, guys. It is coming. I will take care of that when this episode is over. Me and
Mhm.
Heather have one other special thing we're doing together quickly, and then I'll remember to do that as long as Heather reminds me when we get off of that.
Oh, do you see how she says that? I'll remember to do it as long as Heather reminds me. Jeez
Yes.
Louise. Um, yes, we do have, you have already seen it
Yep.
before this episode comes out, but we do have something coming up, um, starting on Monday. So if you have not seen it,
Go check out our Instagram page.
check out our Instagram. We will save it as a highlight. So
Yep.
check out our Instagram and it should be there. Um, yeah. So admin stuff is over. You have an FO that you did not show last time,
Correct.
but it was done last time. So it doesn't count for this episode as an FO. Sorry. But you could
Whatever.
show it.
And if, in case you guys are wondering, I'm gonna take this off now because I'm getting warm, but I wore it to work and work is cold. So, but now I'm heating up. This is the jigsaw that I had done a couple of years ago from Stephen West.
Mm-hmm. You use Arkansas Yarn Co. minis?
Yeah, her advent.
Yeah.
And I held it together with Stormy, Stormy, which is a just the gray, and then I also held it with like another strand. I don't know if you can see the other gray strand of it's not mohair, but it's like a cobwebby.
Yeah, you can see it right there.
Yeah, it's like lace.
Mm-hmm. But it's not mohair.
Everything. No. And then my FO is, we're gonna say this wrong if I don't look at the perky little hat. And it is a $3 pattern on Ravelry out of chunky yarn. This took me about an hour and a half on a Zoom call on a Monday evening.
Mm-hmm.
And I really, really like this hat.
Yeah, it's cute.
So the yarn is Big Twist Glitter from Joann's. I had to run in there for something and I just saw it on the end cap for like $3 and I was like, okay, I'll try that. Came home, made the hat. It's only like 87 yards, I want to say, on that one hank of 100 grams.
Oh,
And used all but like 2 yards.
Hmm.
So it's on 15, so it goes fast.
I don't even have 15s.
I have, they're my interchangeables for Chagu, so
Oh, I don't have Chagu.
I know that Deborah, who comes in the Zooms, she's the one who told me about this pattern. She had done a couple of them for Christmas presents,
Mm-hmm.
and she did hers on 13s. So there's that. That's all the.
Okay, I have 3 knitting and 1 cross stitch.
I have 3 knitting, 1 that's MIA, so that's not going to count today. And then that's my knitting. And then I have 3 cross stitch, but I can only show you 2. Because the third one is her birthday.
Because my birthday is in
Yeah.
12 days.
So I'm working on getting hers finished this weekend so I can get it in the mail to her. Or she's gonna have a late birthday present. I don't know yet.
That's fine, I don't care. So I'm gonna go first because I haven't had 3 knitting projects in quite some time.
Forever.
I mean, no, I guess one has 2, but it's 1 project, so I have to count it as 1 project, huh?
Do what you want.
Does that make sense? 1 has 2,
Yeah.
Okay. So I know the question on everybody's mind. Heather, why aren't you wearing your ranunculus? Well, because I didn't finish it. and I failed, and then I got mad, and then I put it away. But here it is with strings coming from every which way. I hope I don't drop stitches because that happened and that was not fun. So this is the front. You're seeing, nope, you're seeing the back. This is the front. It is
It's almost
long.
there.
So the last time you guys saw it, oh, last time you guys saw it, it was right here where this purple yarn skein is. So I did all of this. Then I read the pattern and it says that you have to do like 3 inches of ribbing. I don't know how I feel about that, but I started the ribbing. I don't know if I'm gonna go 3 inches, but I'm on the ribbing. Well, it's 1x1 twisted rib.
I think I did 2.5 only.
It's 1x1 twisted rib. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Not my favorite thing. So I think I started the ribbing on Thanksgiving Day. Okay, so wait. So I put it on a waist yarn to try it on. I sent Nikki pictures. I'm sorry, I love you guys, but I'm not posting this on the internet.
I can hold it up quickly.
No, you can't. So I put on waist yarn, tried it on. I wanted to go like maybe another inch, inch and a half, and then start my ribbing, which is basically what I did. Because that's where it hit me. And so when I was putting my needles back on, I did not pick up stitches properly. So I'm knitting along and I had 4 drop stitches.
Oh no.
Thankfully, I was like sitting on my bed watching TV. So I had my little fix it tool. But like every time it happened, like I got super paranoid that I was gonna find more. And then like Hector was sitting on the bed with me. And he's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, I keep finding drop stitches. And he's like, "That's bad." I was like, "Well, yeah, it's not great, but like I'm able to pick them up, so it's not a big deal." But so yeah, I don't want drop stitches, especially in ribbing. But
You Captain Obvious, Hector.
yeah, I pick it up every once in a while, do some stitches. I'm like 5 rows into the ribbing. Yeah, but it'll get done eventually. And then I'm going to, for sure, because I have the yarn. I mean, even if I had to break into another skein, I still would have done it. I'm going to go back and finish the sleeves because they are not flattering on me. And yeah, so this is the Ranunculus. I don't know how to say designer's name. It would have been on the screen. And I'm using Soft and Sleek Decay in the Aquamarine colorway that I got from Hobby Lobby on ridiculous sale. So in total, I think my sweater is like $2 because I've only used 2 skeins. And I'm only going to use 2 skeins, even with my sleeve
Yeah.
adjustment. And it is very much bursting out of my knick-knack knits owl bag.
Okay. And that is a size small drawstring. That is so not even a sweater size by any stretch of the imagination.
That's fine. It fits. It just bursts.
Oh my goodness. Anyhow, I'm
Do I
gonna show
even
you-
have a sweater size bag?
No.
Yes, I do.
Yeah,
But
a zipper or snap.
But my Stephen West blanket's in it. What's it called? Starf
Starf.
blanket.
Okay. Gardner Marler by Stephen West cardigan. I showed you last time I was at the sock here. So I got all my short rows done and I started doing the increases. This is my ugly Christmas sweater, which won't be done by Christmas, but it's just a cardigan and it's all scraps. I'm just holding two together and changing when I run out. So like, this is all I have of one color right now.
Oh, geez.
And this is all I have of the other color. So I
How are
just
you,
drop when I go in.
how are you touching them? Like, how are you?
I'm doing it on the
Oh,
ends and I'm just gonna weave it in. Because I was doing the weave and Steven,
mhm,
but I could see it on the other side. And with the cardigan, I didn't like that.
mhm,
So unfortunately, I didn't realize that till it was too late. So like this one I had changed in the middle, so I'm just gonna weave it in myself.
mhm.
But from here on out, I'm gonna make sure I change on the end so that like that gray, there's no way this is getting back across.
Yeah. No way.
Maybe. No, no way. So I'm
Mm.
gonna cut that off. And like this little bit, I'm not gonna try to throw in anything. Maybe I'll try to do a Battenberg square, but I don't know if that's even enough because I think I need like 6 grams. So
Mhm.
that's project number one. And I just moved up my stitch marker so that I don't
So
forget.
you're using yarn from Leading in Fiber Arts.
And past minis that I had used a
Mhm.
little bit of and just trying to get rid of them.
Did you see Maddie's making one?
No.
Maddie's using stash scraps and an advent that she did with a friend
Nice. Yeah,
tomorrow.
unfortunately, I'm behind on like Heather working full time. I get up at 4:30 in the morning.
Mhm.
So by 7:30, I'm almost always passed out. So
Yeah. So my next one is sitting right here, so I'll just show you this. I so Tuesday I was home from work and I was sitting on my couch watching Charmed because if you didn't know, Charmed is on TNT from 7 to 10 and they show all the episodes in order. So yeah, I love Charmed. Anyways, um, so I watched Charmed from like 8. I usually watch about 2 episodes, 8 to 10. And I was looking around my living room and I got really frustrated with the disaster that was in my house. So I decided to clean my house. um, if you know me at all, on my day off, that's not how I would like to spend my day off, but that's what happened. And so I had a laundry basket sitting on the end table that everybody had just been throwing crap in around the house. And it was like one of those catch-all that needed to get dealt with, right? So I started going through it and I found my Christmas Eve socks. All that to say, I started knitting on my presents.
oh boy.
It's 2 o'clock. It's time for you to take your medicine. Um, so these socks I started Christmas Eve last year.
Yep.
Last year. This is still the first sock. I was, because I can tell from my tension, I was here the last time you guys saw it. Um, and yeah, I'm just working on these. Um,
Yarn is by
Yarns by Arkansas Yarn Co. in the vintage ornament colorway in the super sparkle base. Nikki got it for me for Christmas last year, and she has the same thing
no, I
as
got for
me.
you for your birthday.
Oh, whatever. So this is where I was, the yellow stitch marker. Um, you made Rainbow Connections?
Yeah.
Yeah. Um, so yeah,
And
I'm
I
just
made myself a pair of Point Edwards.
you did?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know you had that much left over. So yeah, I had already passed the heel and knitting along on that.
There's a freaking random mosquito and like at 25 degrees, you should not be here. Okay. Sorry.
That's okay.
So as you guys know, I've been working on certain projects only at work. The hipster is one of them that I started at home and then took to work. Last time you guys saw it was where the reindeer is right there. So I got all of this done. I'm on the last and final crisscross section. And then I have four rows right now and then bind off.
Oh, wait, can you hold it up a little bit more? Right, more, right there.
So
Okay.
this is Malabrigo, Siri, and Arroyo, I think it is.
It's Malabrigo Arroyo in the colorway series.
Yes. This is my third skein and final one. I have not decided on tassels or not yet. I'm thinking no, but who knows? I could change my mind. There's a lot of people at my work who want this, that have watched it grow up. And it is living in my medium-sized snap that I stuff. At least mine closes though.
Mine doesn't.
I mean, it barely closes, but it closes.
Okay. So I have been watching Vlogmas. I watch Maddie and Kristen. They don't do it together, but they are on the We Share Needles podcast. And Kay, the crazy sock lady. Those are the three that I watch every day. I started watching them on Wednesday. Wednesday, really? Yes. So I caught up. So Wednesday was the 6th? No.
Yeah.
Wednesday was the 7th.
7.
I'm so confused now. Yes, I started watching on a Wednesday and I caught up all the way from 1 to 7. Then I got this great idea because Kay, Maddie, and Kristen are knitting Advent socks. I think Kristen and Maddie's are from the same dyer, but I think Kay is from different, I don't know, whatever. They could be all from the same dyer. I don't have an Advent skein, and I got really jealous. So I decided to pull an no, this is an Arkansas Yarn Club. This is Area 51. I decided to pull an Area 51 colorway from my stash that I got last Christmas and split it and make my own Advent socks. Yes, it was the 7th and we're now on the 9th and I'm still playing catch up, but that's okay. So this is the colorway that I pulled. It's called Ugly Christmas Sweater Speckled Donut. And this is how it looks knit up. So this is the first sock that I started. It goes this way.
Yep.
So it starts, I'm just using a gray mini from Area 51. She sends minis with some of her yarn, especially like the Yarn Club colorways she'll send minis with. So it starts with can you see that? A red, green, and white speckle section. Then it goes into the frosting for the donut. For this one, it's red. Then it goes into the donut colorway. Then it goes into the speckle again. Then it's green. Then the brown for the donut. And then it repeats. So that pattern repeats over and over. So I have done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 stripes. I have to do today's stripe on this sock. And yeah. I'm behind on my second sock because I could not find my ball winder. No, not my ball winder. My
Her scale that she literally asked me where it was, and I'm like,
Yeah.
in a different state. Can't help you.
So I'm on row 8 of my cuff. I'm going to do 15 rounds and then start so I have the cuff started for my second sock. So my plan is every day I'm going to knit a stripe. I am
On both socks.
almost, yeah, on both socks. I am almost to my heel for this sock. So basically one, like when I get to the heel, that will be that day's knitting.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
And then I'll just carry on the stripes from there. But I'm going to use the gray mini for the heels.
Are you gonna
And
use those too?
I don't know. I don't think I'm going to have enough.
Okay.
If I have enough, then yes. If not, then I'll just do striped toes. I don't care. But yeah, that's what I'm doing for those socks. And I know that the stripes sequence, like the whole point of an Advent sock skein is like you get a pair of socks by the 24th, right? Because like the stripes are measured to be
Right.
what a typical person would need for their length of sock, right? So I know like there's a chance that I'm gonna get to the 24th, even if I've stayed on track and not have a complete pair of socks, which that's fine. I'm just doing it because I want to knit along with Advent while I'm watching Vlogmas. That's basically it.
Nice.
So that's what I'm doing. And that's all my knitting.
And my last one is in a blankie bag that I came out with last year. This is JJ's blankie for graduation. So it's actually crochet, not knitted. I gotta open it up and see where I was last time. I have stop pulling it out. I mean, crochet is easy to do back up, but I don't want to have to do any extra. I don't know if I've shown this since I got the new colors, actually. I think all I had was the start of the first row.
Mm-hmm.
That makes sense now. So I'll fold it in half so I can show this. So I was down there and I had just done that first row of gray. So I have gotten through one. I'm on my second color repeat. I'm just ending it.
So you have
So I
one
have,
more color of blue, right?
yeah, I just have from this to here to go on that, and then I go back to the gray.
Oh, that blue looks totally different.
Oh no, there is a lighter one. You're right. I have one more. My bad. So I have planned out if I do one color, 2 rows of one color each week, I will have this done way before graduation.
Mm-hmm.
So that is my plan right now.
Considering you still have a year and a half.
I do, but he goes for his first college walkthrough Wednesday.
Hmm.
So he's been contacted by many, but this one is actually like 10 minutes away from home.
Hmm.
And it's considered a University of Wisconsin, but it's one of the private universities of Wisconsin.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a smaller based one. Harrison Ford went there and got kicked out of there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Fun fact.
Right. But his dad works in that city, so he literally would be 5 minutes from Justin every day. I would like to see him like spread a little bit more because he's been in such small town rural areas his entire life that I really wanted him to go somewhere to get more acclimated with, I don't know, college life where he is forced to make new friends, see what else is out there in the world. I know that probably sounds really harsh of me, but
No, I get it.
I grew up in a huge city. I grew up in Milwaukee, so I've now lived both sides of it. And I'm glad he grew up in small town area, rural, but I didn't want him to go to like a big city, but I wanted him to at least go and look at more schools out there. I want him to get the best he can have. So.
Yeah.
And we have one more college visit that we have planned to, but that one's not till February.
Mm.
So. And the rest of my stuff is cross stitch. So if you guys don't want to stay, we understand, but we do appreciate those who do stay, and because we do live updates at the end.
Mhm.
So, but we do get it. Not everybody's into the same crafts as us. Me and Heather just decided to make this an all crafting podcast.
Yeah, I don't think that we could have the time to do a separate
No.
costume.
No. I mean, I thought about it. I really did, but no. I'm going to show yours quick. Don't look. Okay. Here's
I have to
Heather's.
edit it. I was gonna say, how are you gonna do that? I have to edit the
Here's
podcast.
Heather's. Here's the purple that you can see.
God.
Okay.
I hate it. I don't really, but
I was going to show like the patterns I bought, but because I bought that one only for you for your birthday. Like I can't even show that because it's a dead giveaway.
Hmm.
So can't.
you'll just have to wait to see it after I get it.
I'm gonna make her open her birthday package on live, not live, but like live here on
Like while we're recording an episode.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So if she cries, she can cry in front of all of you.
That's not nice.
I am nice.
Okay, do you want to go first? Because you have two.
Yep.
Two more. Go.
I have to go first? Oh.
Yeah, you're going first because you have two.
Okay. I misunderstood that whole statement. The mystery snow globes that we've been doing.
That are no longer mystery.
Yeah. I don't remember if I had even started this one. I think I did, not really sure. But here's the first two completed again. And then
No,
there's
you hadn't started the third one yet.
There's the third one.
Because you started the third one before the Jingle Ball.
Yeah. So there it is up close. This really needs to be ironed.
Mm-hmm.
But that is that one. And this is from Frosted Pumpkin, the snow globes.
Mm-hmm.
They were supposed to be done individually on paper.
Mm-hmm.
And I changed it to Aida 14 count. And then I did mine on a it's like a marbled blue Aida.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna put like a border in between them.
Mm-hmm.
Finish it all together.
Yeah, mine is I'm doing it too. But I am still Am I still on the first one? Holy moly. Anyways, I'm behind. Jeez, that was a reality check. I'm doing mine in like a strip, so it'll be like a short, long, like not short, a narrow but longer piece. And
It'll be this way.
I too am going to border mine in something and then possibly just frame it and put it on the wall. I don't know what I'm gonna do with it yet, but I'm doing it too. Yeah. So my only cross stitch project is Frosted Pumpkin, but I worked on the Halloween wreath because last Friday the next clue came out, clue 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So way behind on.
So I didn't, yeah. So I wanted to do my bow. So I started my bow. This is clue 1. I'm still not done with the house, but I wanted to start my bow, so I did it because I can do what I want.
I was
And
like, what bow? There's no bow. Yeah, I forgot there is clue 3.
there's a bow in clue 3. The clue 3 is a bow. So it came out last Friday. And I have not started my clue 2, but yeah, what can I say? I want to do my bow. That's enough of a reason for me. So this is Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery, the
Wreath.
Halloween Wreath Club mystery. And there's 3 clues out right now.
Yep, it goes for the entire till next September.
Clue 4 comes out January 2nd.
I know, I really need to move.
Me too.
So seeing, and that's the only one I have left to. Did you do yours on white, or what color, Ada, did you do it on?
Oatmeal.
Oatmeal. Okay.
Oatmeal 18 count Ada.
And I'm doing mine on Ada as well. I did the like dusty gray color because it reminded me more of Halloween.
Mhm.
I think mine is 14 count still on this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. So I did the first clue that you guys saw, and then I started the second clue and I got real irritated. And then I put it away. So I might pick up the bow this weekend after I finish Heather's. But yeah. I'm liking it.
Mhm.
I'm not liking like all these color changes in the beginning here, this clue here, but I get it. Like we don't get to see what the rest of it is, so you have to do it in order to go.
Yeah.
I mean, these are all the colors we needed, people.
Yeah, there's a crap.
All of our colors. So
Yeah, this is mine.
and I did all the DMC. I don't know if that's what they called for, but
Yeah.
I always use DMC.
I think they give you
Classic.
it's either DMC or Cosmo, but Cosmo's not readily available for us.
Right.
So I use DMC, and these are thread drops from Atomic Heart.
Mine too.
She has a website, so atomicheart.com, I think it is.
Okay, I should look at my notes. I have my November wrap up and acquisitions.
I have neither of those, so go ahead.
So for November, I know that I frogged 2 projects. I can tell you that. I started with 26 projects. I added 2, I completed 1, and I ended with 27. And I frogged 2 back in October is when I frogged them. I didn't do the wrap up for October. But I let go of my UI and I decided that I wasn't going to complete the MCAL for Stephen West. So I started it, but then I ripped it back out. So
I also decided that, but I did not. I cast on. That's basically it.
and for cross stitch, I started November with 2 projects. I added 1, so I ended with 3, and I completed 1.
Which one did you complete?
Letters to Santa.
Oh yeah. That was like Lori's gifts popped in my head, but that was October.
Oh, okay. Yep. So acquisitions. As Heather said, we were at the Jingle Ball last weekend. And I made some purchases there.
Do you want
I
to talk
got-
about the Jingle Ball?
Sure.
So
You know more of the actual details than I do. Maybe.
Maybe. I was thinking like what details do I know? Anyways, the Jingle Ball was put on by a group of cross stitch pattern designers. Um Nikki and I mainly went or mainly participated. We didn't go anywhere, it was online. Because of Frosted Pumpkin Stitchery. If you don't know by now, we really enjoy their patterns. Um, and there was a couple others that I was kind of interested in, but I was mostly excited for Frosted Pumpkin. Um, so it was $10 for the ticket, and um,
There's
basically,
good. There's meet and greets for all the designers.
yeah.
That
So
with the
this
ticket.
is it. So basically, you go in, they give you an entrance code. You go into this like main room on a website, and they have like a video playing that has like announcements, entertainment. There was a section where somebody was reading part of Christmas Carol during various portions of the night. It started last Friday at
5 o'clock my time.
3 o'clock
Oh,
my time.
yeah, it was all done in Eastern time, so 6 p.m. there.
Right. Um, hold on.
Uh-oh. Hi, Gabe.
Okay, sorry about that. Um,
Sorry.
there was supposed to be different tables, what they were calling it, but they're basically like rooms, Zoom rooms that you can go in and hang out with people. There were some that were regional. There were some that were like fabric choices. You know, if you stitch on Aida, if you stitch on linen, if you stitch, different things. There was some that were
Floss
like,
tubers.
yeah, floss tubers. There was one for book lovers. There was one for dog lovers, cat people. Um, basically, and then there was even one for like introverts that just wanted to sit and stitch and not necessarily
Not
talk. Um, so there was supposed to be these different rooms, and that's kind of what I was. Besides the meet and greet with Frost and Pumpkin, that's what I was kind of excited about. I had to work Saturday. I always work Saturdays, so I knew that I couldn't take a class just because I wasn't sure like when the class was gonna align with my schedule. Um, so we log on. There wasn't any kind of like welcome session like I thought there was going to be. You just logged on and you were in this main room, right? So we tried to join we tried to join a couple tables.
and we
That
broke the
didn't
internet because
that
there's
didn't work. Yeah, and like it just we kept trying and trying and trying. And I mean honestly it's not anybody's fault. It's not the fault of the organizers or anybody. Um yeah, so
they,
like we
they did get it fixed, but by the time they got it fixed, Heather was already abed. Saturday there was no glitches with it at all. I did get into a couple of the Zoom table rooms and
mhm,
meet some others. But most people were just hanging out in the meet and greet room,
mhm,
which was nice to see some of the new designers that were new to me.
mhm,
Um, like Heather said, the main reason was Frosted Pumpkin, but
mhm,
their meet and greet was until Saturday morning. And then Friday evening, I got to meet Tiny Moderates, which a few of our friends had done their Halloween calendar, which was really nice. And I really liked her Christmas one, and she had a new bell pull, that I purchased. Because they had patterns that were brand new or exclusive to the Jingle Ball, along with some discounts for people who were in the Jingle Bell. Uh-oh, Gabe is trying to watch his tablet in mom's room while we're podcasting. That's not going to work. So I got to sit through the meet and greet for that one. I got to sit through the one with Teresa Kogut, hands-on design.
Right?
Hmm?
It's
Teresa Kogut, you got to meet too.
that was Ink Circles, right?
No, that's a different one. Ink Circles is Ink Circles.
No, yeah, Teresa's the one that does the mandalas.
No.
Oh.
Teresa does all primitive witches and Santas and
So I don't think I met her.
no.
Mm-mm. Anyways,
I think after dinner I went in there while you were still gone with Hector.
Oh, yes.
So that's when I got to meet her. Ink Circles we were in together. Tiny Matters were in together. And hands-on design was Saturday morning before Frosted Pumpkin. And her and her husband were there. They're from Iowa, Midwest. She's got a lot of nice stuff.
Uh-oh. There she is. I don't know what just happened.
You kicked me out of my own room.
I did not. It just said you just went to a black screen and you were gone.
Yeah, it said that the host had removed me.
I didn't even touch it.
Weird. But yeah, it was a lot of fun meeting her because that's how I found out about Stitching with the Housewives, was because originally Priscilla's patterns were on there.
Do you see you again? What's going on?
I don't see me again, but
yeah. No, it's gone. I don't know what's going on. That was creepy. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, for a virtual thing, it wasn't horrible. Friday night was a little frustrating, and again, no fault of the organizers or anybody that was putting it on or participating. And Nikki and I honestly just decided to go, hop on Zoom and hang out because we hadn't hung out in a while. So Friday night was not a bust or a waste. It just didn't go as we had planned. I unfortunately could not wake up in time to watch Frosted Pumpkin.
I tried to get her up. I tried.
It was 7:00 my time. No, it was 8
They're
o'clock.
from California, and I didn't even know that.
They're from California, yeah.
Yeah, and they're like, "This is so early," and I was like,
"They live in Northern California." Yeah. So yeah. I missed it, but whatever, it is what it is. I did not purchase patterns. I got the free one that we got for participating in the ball.
Yeah.
And Nikki went.
I wish I could say that.
So
I bought the Jingle Ball exclusive ornaments that are exclusive to those who bought the book from them for the next year. So 12 ornaments, 12 different designers. Some of them had
2023.
Yeah. For 2022, because this is 2022 ball. So they're exclusive until 2023 next fall.
Oh, I see. When you said exclusive for the next year, I was like, wait, what? It's not.
And so like Frosted Pumpkin, they had one that went into the book, but they made a companion one that was only in the shop, and that one can be purchased now after, I think they said 2 weeks, but they can't get the other part of it until next year.
Right.
So I bought both. I bought a needle minder from them, and then I bought an ultimate Christmas bundle from them, which was 28 patterns.
Yeah.
That
super jealous about that one.
I want to say that's like almost a 75% savings on that I got.
Like that. Yeah, it was crazy.
But it was such a good deal, I couldn't pass it up. But then I said I was going to behave after that.
And
No, I did, because I bought the book before that, and I bought the other one from Tiny Monitors before that. And now since then I haven't bought any patterns. I bought these other patterns that I'm about to show you guys like a week, 2 weeks ago. So for the ones I bought beforehand, I bought the temperature tree from Stitchin' Mama on Etsy.
And I'm still going back and forth about which one I want to do.
So
I don't know if
I
I want
want
to do the.
I want to make this, I think, for the kids.
Mm-hmm.
I want to do their birth year, but here's my dilemma on that. So there's 12 branches for each month.
Right.
So, but okay, for the year that the kids are born, so like JJ's June 22nd, do I start June here of 06 and then go all the way through till May of 07?
You can. I mean, normally
Like,
what would happen is like, I mean, not normally, but the things that I've seen before that have been birth year specific have just been that birth year. So like start January and go through and maybe make something special, like maybe outline the leaves that would represent his birthday in like a different color or like gold floss or something. I don't know what happened again. Is it?
I have no idea what's going on right now.
I swear to you, I'm not touching it.
I know you're not. I watched your hands. But
So, did you hear anything I just said?
yeah, you said that, that normally they do an outline on that. So
Yeah.
here's my problem. Like, I have no problem. Like JJ's month 6. Okay, so there's 6 months while he's alive.
Mm-hmm.
Sheila and Warren March and April. Again, only 3 or 4 months prior.
Right.
But my problem comes in with Harvey. Harvey's birth year, he was born November 9th.
Mm-hmm.
So
then it wouldn't be birth year, it would be first year of life.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you could, yeah, like you could start Harvey's November and then go to October of the next year.
Right.
And then same thing, like yeah.
So that's where I was like debating, like, what should I do? And then I want to make one for myself because the new one she came out with this year almost looks like a patchwork quilt.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought maybe I'd do that one for mine and Justin's first year of marriage.
Mm.
So,
and in case anybody's wondering, we get our past temperatures from AccuWeather.com. It is the best, most accurate place for past weather.
Correct. You can put in your zip code and everything. So,
yeah.
Or wherever the person is you're trying to do it.
Yeah.
And then my other 2 patterns happen by accident.
Hold on. Rewind.
Okay.
So I have more questions about the temperature thing. Are you going to do are you going to be current on a 2023 one then?
I'm still debating that. I think so.
Mm-hmm.
But I know I want to make the tree for all the kids, but I think I also want to make the tree for myself for this year.
For 2022 or 2023?
23.
Yeah. I want to make temperatures for the kids. I was going to do birth year, like just do like 2012 or 2004 for Evelyn, 2009 for Matthew, 2014 for Gabe, whatever. But I think I like your idea better because, like you say, Evelyn's birthday is December 12th, 04.
Right.
There's 11 months out of the year where she wasn't even alive to experience those weather temperatures.
Right. I mean, I guess you're pregnant during, but even for you, you weren't pregnant that whole time.
No.
So
yeah, I think I'm gonna copy you. But I'm also going to outline the leaf that would represent their day. Because I saw that in another floss too. Somebody was making a temperature thing for their son. and she outlines the leaf that or not leaf, but whatever thing represented her son's birthday in gold metallic floss, and it looked really pretty. Um, but yeah, like I want to do one for 2023
as well.
as well. So,
Okay.
but I might just do like one a year. I'm not going to try and do 4 a year.
And I think that, speaking about it, I think this will be the only time that I buy fancy floss, like right now, is for the actual, what's this? The
Trunk?
trunk of the tree and the branches, because I looked at somebody's today and like, I didn't like how it looked, but anyway. Priscilla says, you outline all the thing and then you fill in a circle. And that's how you get the variegation of the bark and stuff.
Oh,
So I think I want to do just fancy floss for that part of their
so
trees. Look more natural.
it's not just X's?
It is X's, but she does it where you outline first in the
Uh-huh.
brown or whatever colored. I think it's chocolate chip that they say.
Uh-huh.
So she does that first row. She goes up and around of
Mhm.
whatever. And then when you fill in, you don't go back and forth. You go around in a circle. That's how you get the most coverage and the most out of variegated hand-dyed floss. Instead of going back and forth like a typewriter, because then you get lines.
Mhm. Makes sense. I just never thought about it.
So, okay. The other 2 patterns I bought were not bought on purpose. So all of us have carts. Like I have an Etsy cart. Heather, I'm sure, has an Etsy cart. When we go on 1-2-3 Stitch, we have carts. So, Black Friday, I'd been putting things in the cart before Black Friday just to see, what I liked so I could add it to my wish list. Totally didn't think about that I had anything in my cart. One of our friends had a birthday. I went to buy her a gift card, checked out. All of a sudden, my PayPal comes through with, I spent blah, blah, blah. I'm like, wait. I only bought a gift card. What do you mean shipping and tax? What is going on? Yeah.
Mhm.
Always make sure to check your cart before you do this. So
Mhm.
I ended up with 2 patterns that I wanted, but I really wasn't ready for them yet. So I got this little snowman, of course, and it's from All Dolled Up by Little House Needlework.
Mhm.
So I love that it's the snowflake as his belly.
That
It's
looks
just
cute.
and it's only it's an ornament. It's a 3" by 3". So, and then I got Snow Friends by Primrose. And did you just say? Of course you did.
Yes. If you
So,
know nothing about Nikki, you know that she loves snowmen
and snowflakes.
and snowflakes.
But
then
what I
say-
do like about Primrose, you guys, I'm just gonna flash it back here. Their patterns are nice and huge.
Yeah.
You can read them even if they're not on your tablet. And then all the colors and everything are back here. So
And
it's
they
really
have
fun.
really good quality pattern books.
Yeah.
Or booklets,
So,
I guess.
I do know that I will have more patterns only because I got the phone call from my local stitch shop that the
Oh,
2 patterns. Yeah, the 2 patterns are.
Yet?
No, we're going Saturday, tomorrow.
Cool beans.
Piece of dust flying and I don't like it. I'm not really sure where it came from. Oh.
So
Life update or we're done. As Heather's still knitting and not talking to us, guys.
I'm just knitting away. Like not much has changed with life update.
Except for you'll have an 18-year-old in 2 days.
3 days. Thank you.
Almost 2.
So I'm working. Um,
It's the holiday
um,
season.
Everyone's almost 18. Um, 2 weekends ago, Matt's baseball program put on a tournament. With they had four, they had 3 teams playing at our field and 3 teams playing at another field. So for his division, they had 2 fields going, and um, yeah, they won the tournament. Um, it was like they had 3 games and then the championship game at our field, and then the other field had 3 games. So like the first and second seeds played the championship game at our field. So they played. Matt's team played game 1 and 2. They had a break for game 3, and then they played championship game. So he caught all 3 games, 7.5 hours total, and so his coach gave him the MVP ring. He also got the championship ring. So yeah, that was exciting. And then the Thursday after, so not this past Thursday, the Thursday before.
That was Thanksgiving
No,
last Thursday.
no,
I don't know why you're looking at me like that.
the first, was it the first?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I guess it was December 1st. We went to, yeah, it was last Thursday. We went for the ring ceremony, and I got emotional because his coach was telling him all nice things about him, and yeah.
What a great young man he's turning out to be.
Yeah. And I mean, he's been his coach for 5 years, so there's a lot of history there. And yeah, so that was good for Matt. He's all excited, and they've been playing some really good baseball. I mean, they won the tournament. We went to in Arizona in October, and so yeah, he's in 7th grade and playing high school level baseball. So
That's awesome.
yeah, he's loving life. So yeah, Evelyn's turning 18. She thinks that some magical thing's gonna happen when she turns 18. It's like nothing's gonna happen. You're not gonna
Hey,
feel
burst your bubble, dear, but it's
yeah,
just
you're not gonna
another
feel
day.
any different. It's just your birthday, like she keeps asking me like, what's gonna happen when I turn 18? And she's like, she asked me yesterday, she goes, what is something that I can get in trouble for when I turn 18 that's not a huge deal? And I was like, I don't know. You can get a parking ticket, I guess. Like, I don't know. And then
I mean,
she was,
she no longer can get a curfew ticket.
yeah, I guess that's true. Yeah. I mean, she doesn't go outside at night anyway, but
Right. But that's the
and
only
then,
thing I can think of that's not that big of a deal that she could get in trouble with right now, but
yeah.
then she won't.
And then she asked me what can she purchase at the store
Cigarettes.
once she turns 18. And I was like, I thought cigarettes were 21.
18.
So I was like, nothing. But those little like,
So there's 2 stores she can now go. There's another, and there's a store she can go into now. But because this is a PG channel, I'm not going to say that out loud because
oh
you're
yeah,
going to
she
blush
can't.
because it's Hector.
She
I know that
can't.
we joke about that all the time, and you turn beet red.
She would never do that. She would
Oh,
be
I
so
know she wouldn't.
embarrassed. She would never do that.
But yeah, those are the only 2 things at 18 that you can do, and she doesn't smoke, so there's no reason for her to go buy a pack of cigarettes.
No. But those little like vape things, you have to be 21.
Yep,
So why do you have to be 21 for those, but 18 for cigarettes?
because it's made with alcohol.
Those vape things are made with alcohol?
they have some kind of alcohol in them. It's not that it gets you drunk or anything like that.
Shows what
So
I
yeah,
know. Anyways, I,
but most of those shops, no, they don't have they have their glass shops also.
mhm,
And she doesn't need to be in those places.
no. But yeah, that's basically it. We're getting ready for Christmas. We're gonna put our Christmas tree up Sunday when I get off work. And
I
then
decided today that I'm going to make Christmas cookies. I just decided at work today. But I'm not making a lot. Like normally I used to make 22 different kinds. I'm only going to make peanut butter, oatmeal raisin, sugar cookies, and chocolate chip and
can you
fudge.
can you freeze some and send it to me?
It depends which one you're looking at.
Or
Um,
what
the
are
oatmeal raisins are JJ's. The peanut butter obviously are my husband's.
Yeah, no, sugar cookies or chocolate chip. I don't like
If
raisins.
there's room in your Christmas/birthday box, yes.
Yeah, she announced to me that the day that she's sending me a birthday/Christmas box, and I was like, oh shoot, I don't have anything for a Christmas not
I'm
slash
just gonna
birthday.
guilt her and for the next until I get a box. I'm just teasing you. But I have the kits that I need to send you. Everybody's been commenting and texting me that or DMing, I should say, that they got their winter kits and how much they
Oh,
like them. So
yeah,
and I still have to send your Halloween and sweater weather
sweater
one.
weather. Sweater weather. So on the next podcast, potentially I would have 3 kits to open.
Except for they're all put into one.
But yeah, but I mean like
Yeah, you'll have all kinds of stuff to show. It'll be the Heather show for the end.
it's
So
never the show. Anyways, life update. What do you got?
grandma had another stroke
Mm.
since last time I recorded. She's doing great now. Um that's it. I broke 3 toes on the same foot I had
Yeah,
surgery. I'm back in a walking boot. uh
don't ask how the hell that happened.
yeah, because I don't know. Like honest to God, I don't. um Knick Knack Knits Co. is gonna be on a short break. As soon as I'm gonna run one big sale, and then I'm taking a month off to get everything ready. So it'll be on a break. You can contact me if there's something you need or want. There is a sale coming up, and I don't know exactly the date on that yet, but it will be before the end of the year.
Mhm,
So, and then January, this shop will be down for maintenance.
mhm.
That is my life update.
And she's working, and Justin's fine, and JJ's fine.
I figure if I don't
That's it.
mention them, they're fine. Justin shot all his ducks. Duck season is over. We're now in the lull between ice fishing and hunting season. So we have lots of plans on the weekends to get our house back in order. We're going room by room and getting rid of things and reorganizing because when my mother retired, she moved up north to her house with my dad, and then he passed away. But all of her stuff is still at my aunt's house where she was living her last few years before retirement. And like I have a hope chest there that was my great grandmother's. I have recliner that she wants me to get for my grandmother there, that is one of those that stand to sit or sit to
Mm,
stand. Um, so that we have to get that in the house. So we have to rearrange the living room. And then my mom had a jewelry box that's actually a full size mirror that the Amish had built. So it's heavy and it's 6 feet tall, and the mirror opens and it's all jewelry box. I mean, a lot of her jewelry is still in it, but she wants me to have it. So she asked if I'd bring it up here to my house. And then I live in between her and my aunt. I'm the halfway point. So she can just come here and get what she wants. Majority of that jewelry is actually going to Samantha. I'm not a jewelry person. I rarely wear my wedding ring and wedding band. I wear this bracelet that's gold and silver, and it's actually my mom had it made for the medical. But other than that, and it took me about 6 weeks to get used to wearing this. So I'm not that jewelry girl at all. Which Justin doesn't mind, except for when he does buy me jewelry and he's like, could you at least wear it? Like, I have a tennis bracelet that he bought me, and I found it the other day in my knitting notions bag. Because I wasn't going to tell him I lost it, because I was like, oh, I remember wearing it. I remember taking it off, but we weren't at home when I took it off. Because like I said, it annoys me, and then I just shove it in whatever happens to be with us that day. And yeah, JJ's working. He's got his band concert Monday on Evelyn's birthday. He has his college walkthrough. And that's about it. He's getting A's, and he's got all A's except for one B. Because I was just up at his school on Tuesday to get our portal working. It went down where it would lock me out. So we had to go reset the passwords at school. And he came home and I was like, what's this B+? He's like, it's honors Spanish, Nikki. I didn't even know it was honors Spanish. I just knew it was Spanish 3.
Yeah, that's honors.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, fine. He's like, I'm a little white for this sometimes in this rural area we live in. So you're lucky I can get this far.
Yeah. So that's it.
Yeah.
Winners contact us.
And there'll be a big giveaway one at the end in January.
Yeah, we try to record it the first week in January.
I'm off the first Monday of January. Our plant is closed, so if the stars align and Heather has off that day, we might be able to do it.
I doubt it.
No, she's normally off like Tuesday, Thursday, Friday.
And then yeah, like I said, we will, or like Nikki said, we will do our announcement video for next year's plans probably next week.
Yep.
But it'll go up before the new year. And I hope you can join us on Instagram Live in like 10 minutes.
Good.
All right.
Have a good week.
Happy knitting.
Happy crafting.
Yeah.
Bye.
Bye.